Hello everybody, and welcome to the walkthrough of the updated PageVault browser. In this video, we'll walk through what's new, what's changed, and how to get the most out of it. The first thing to note is that the address bar and the tabs are now on the left side. You can click into the address bar and type or paste in the URL that you would like to go to. Once you've pasted in the URL, hit enter. On the left side, you'll see your current tab. You'll also see an auto scroll to load content button that will automatically scroll down the page, loading in older and older content and triggering any pop-ups that may be on this page. Now that the content has successfully loaded in, we can click Capture Page to save this web page to our portal. At the top of the capture options, you'll see Capture Type. The default capture type is a full page capture that will capture the entire page from top to bottom. If you need to select a different capture type, just click the drop-down menu and select it from the list. A new feature that has been added to the PageVault browser is Capture Videos from Page. Turning this on will automatically grab a playable output of any videos that are embedded in this web page. We also have our advanced capture options here that are available for you to select if needed. For more information on the advanced capture options, please see the Help Center. Now that we have our capture settings selected, we can select the folder that we want to save our capture to. When you click on the Save to Folder option, you'll see your entire folder structure. You can click on a folder to see any subfolders and captures stored within that folder, selecting your folder or creating a new folder in the bottom left corner. To close this pop-up, click Select Folder. You can then edit the capture name, case matter ID, and add any notes that you may want. Once you have your settings entered, click Capture to save the page. When the capture completes, you'll see the Capture Complete pop-up. With this, you'll have a preview of the capture, and you can copy a link to access this capture directly in your browser. You can also click Done to continue capturing throughout the page. If you have access to our site crawler feature, you'll also see the crawl website option. Clicking on that will take you to our crawl options. You'll have crawl only to get the list of URLs available on the website, crawl and capture to get all of the URLs and a PDF output of the URLs, and then our options to select how many layers deep you would like to go, the maximum amount of URLs you'd like returned, where you'd like to save the captures to, and the case matter ID associated with this collection. To kick this off, just click Crawl Site. You'll get a pop-up notifying you that the site crawler has been kicked off and you can view the status of it in your portal. Another new feature in the PageVault browser is the ability to quickly kick off batch captures from within the browser. I can click Batch Capture to open up a new batch capture option. The first screen you'll see will be best tips and tricks for how to capture with this batch capture option. I'll click Use Batch Capture to continue. It'll present you with an option to paste in a list of URLs. Another new feature is to automatically add any open tabs that you have in the browser to the batch collection. I can click Add 5 URLs to quickly populate any of the tabs that I have open on the left side of my screen. From here, I can click Next to select my capture options. First thing is to give it a job name, so I'll do Batch. Then you'll select the folder that you would like to save to, enter a case matter ID if needed, and then you can also select whether you would like to capture the embedded videos from these web pages. We do have an advanced options section. For more information on the advanced options, please see the Help Center. The next screen will allow you to select if you'd like to schedule the capture to kick off immediately or if you want to schedule it out in advance. With this, you can select a start date and a repeat cadence if you would like. For this example, I'll choose Start Now. Once you have your start date selected, click Start Batch Capture. This will kick off a batch job for you that you can navigate to your portal to see the status of. If you need to capture an entire Facebook profile, you can simply click the Capture Page button when viewing that profile. The default capture type is a Facebook page capture, which will open and expand all comments on each post in the profile. You can also capture any videos from the Facebook profile by turning on capture videos from posts. There is a built-in limit on the amount of pages that you can capture at one time. This is to prevent the browser from crashing due to too much content being loaded in at once. If you need to capture a larger Facebook profile, please see the Help Center. Now that we have our settings selected, we can click Save to Folder to select where we would like to save that capture to. I'll save it to my standard captures. You can then add a capture name, case matter ID, and any notes that may be relevant to this Facebook profile. Once we're ready to capture, we can click Capture Page. This will kick off the expand process, opening up each post and saving the videos from the Facebook profile. The Page Vault browser now has a built-in scrape option for Facebook profiles. Clicking the Scrape Post button will take you to these options. Metadata only will scrape up to 20,000 posts from the Facebook profile, providing the unique URL, the date the post was made, and any relevant text or caption associated with those posts. Metadata and Capture will scrape the profile, pull the same information, and automatically capture the most recent 250 posts from the profile. If you would like to limit this to a date range, you can do so by clicking the date range option and selecting or entering your date range. To kick this off, the first thing we need to do is enter a scrape name. We generally suggest to use the username of the profile that you're capturing. I'll enter Big Shoulders Coffee. You can also apply a case matter ID if you're running the metadata and capture option, so there's a unique case matter ID assigned to each PDF. Last step here is to select where you'd like to save the capture to. At any moment, you can also create a new folder to store your captures. I'll use my standard captures folder. Now that we have our settings entered, I can hit Scrape Posts. This will give us a pop-up letting us know that this process has been kicked off, and we can go to the batch jobs in our portal to see the details. If you are just needing to capture a relevant post, you can open the post in the Page Vault browser and then click Capture Page. The default capture type will expand comments and replies within this Facebook post. You can also select Capture Videos from Posts to get the playable output. If you had a list of Facebook posts that you needed to capture, you can use the Bulk Capture Additional Posts option. Clicking the plus sign will open a list where you can paste in the additional URLs that you would like to capture. Be sure that each URL starts on its own line, like we have here. To capture these posts, select the folder you'd like to save the captures to, give it a capture name, add a case matter ID, and any relevant notes that you may wish to associate with these captures. Once we have those entered, we can click Capture to begin expanding this individual post, opening the comments and replies, and saving it to your portal. For capturing Instagram content, you'll see two options similar to what we saw with Facebook. The first option, Get Post URLs, will go through the Instagram profile, pulling the URL for each post in the profile and emailing those lists of URLs over to you. The other option is Capture Page. The default option for an entire Instagram profile is to go through, open each post in the Instagram profile, and open all comments on each of the posts, saving each post as their own individual PDF. You can also get any videos from the Instagram profile by selecting Capture Videos from Posts. Kicking this off will be the same steps we've seen. Select your folder, enter a capture name, case matter ID, and any notes that you may wish to associate with the captures. Once you have those entered, you can click Capture to begin the process. At any point when using the Page Vault browser, if you need assistance, you can access our Help Center by opening a new tab and clicking the available quick links relevant to what you're looking for, or down in the bottom left, you'll see this icon that'll take you directly to the Help Center. In the Help Center, you can search for relevant terms or use these options here to quickly navigate to the relevant feature you're needing assistance with. Please feel free to reach out to our support team at support@page-vault.com if you ever need assistance.